In this English lesson, I wanted to help you learn the English phrase to show up. But before I continue, I should explain something. Some of you may recognize that this is normally a lesson I would put on my other channel. I have a second channel called Bob's Short English Lessons. I thought today, though, I would make one of those English lessons here on this channel so that people could get an idea as to what those lessons are like. They're for more advanced learners. I usually teach 2 phrases, and then I usually answer a comment from a viewer, and then I talk for a bit, usually at my normal speed. So here's the first of the 4 parts where I introduce the first phrase, to show up. To show up simply means to arrive somewhere. When I go to work, I show up around 8. When I go to a party, I try to show up on time. It's not nice to show up late. So it's just another way to say that you are arriving somewhere. And it's a very, very common way to say it. We need to go to a party tomorrow. What time should we show up? I need to go to a graduation later this week, and I need to show up at 6 o'clock because I'm in charge of the parking lot. So I need to make sure I show up on time. And then here's the next part where I teach a second phrase. The second phrase I'd like to teach you today is the phrase to show off. When you show off, it means you do something really well in front of other people because you want them to look at you. If you're really good at skateboarding, maybe you like to go to the skate park and you like to show off. You do a lot of tricks because you want other people to see how good you are. Sometimes at work, I show off a little bit. I really like to go up front and read things in front of other people. I like to write things and then read them, and I kind of show off just a little bit. It's not technically true. I'm a little more humble than that, but it's the only example I could think of. So to review, to show up means to arrive somewhere, and to show off means to demonstrate something that you're really, really good at. So that's the first 2 parts of those lessons. The next part of those lessons goes like this. I say, hey, let's look at a comment from a previous video. And then I pull a comment out of my pocket. This one is from Tammy. And Tammy says, my elderly friend's marriage is solid as a rock, and they are going to celebrate their 70th anniversary next year. I'm not sure whether my sentence is okay, but I am truly happy for my dear friends. And my response, wow, that is awesome. 70 years together. That is truly amazing. So that's one of the things I like doing on my other channel. I like interacting with people. I like reading their comments. And then the fourth thing I do after teaching 2 phrases and responding to a comment is I just walk around a bit and I look at things. Like, look at this beautiful ivy growing on this staircase here. Lots of fun. Sorry, that's not the most exciting thing to see, but I usually walk around the farm, or I walk around in town sometimes as well, and I simply talk about what's around me and show things to people. I wanted to take you this way because I want to show you the flower wagon, more like the seedling wagon. I can spin you around, and then right here you can see all of the seedlings that Jen has on the ground ready to plant. And if you look in here, you'll see even more. We're getting closer to being done planting everything. Look at these. They're just popping out of the soil. But as you know, as many of you know, we live on a flower farm. And so sometimes at the end of these lessons, I show people parts of the flower farm that they might be interested in. And sometimes I do the lessons in town. So that's it. That's how these lessons work. I teach 2 phrases. I respond to a comment. I walk around and ramble on a little bit. And if you do want to watch any of those videos, I'll put a couple links here to some recent lessons over on that channel, and you can go and take a look. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. I usually say something like, hey, watch another video, but today I'm actually more interested in seeing if you're interested in watching one of these. Bye.